Most traders pick a prop firm based on price or popularity. Don't get me wrong, a good price for that 50k account looks very tempting. But did you ever consider if that prop firm actually fits your trading style? It's not always about which prop firm is cheaper, it's about which prop firm you stand a chance in. And at the end of this video, I will give you a free tool that does it for you. Because some of the firms you may choose are designed against the way you trade. Here is what most traders do. They pick a firm because maybe it's popular or maybe because there is a current flash sale. Then they go and trade it and unfortunately they fail. So they may think that the strategy they are currently using is no longer working and they might start looking for another one. And that's how you enter a never-ending cycle of trying to find something better. They swap strategies every week, always looking for another one that's going to be better. But that is not the way to trade. But maybe they should consider sticking to the strategy and instead of switching, they should actually analyze how the prop firm works. And that's where it started making sense to me, because maybe it's not the strategy, maybe it's the prop firm I'm choosing. So I started breaking down how different prop firms actually work. And what I found is that rules completely change how you are allowed to trade. Imagine this, you are a scalper and the prop firm you chose has very tight daily drawdown. And a losing streak you might consider normal in your strategy is all of a sudden a rule breaker in that prop firm and you lose your challenge, or even worse, you lose your whole account. On the other hand, if you are someone who takes higher risk to reward ratio trade and the company introduces a consistency rule, you are being punished for the way you are trading. And if you tend to overtrade and there is a strict daily loss limit, you are almost guaranteed to hit it at some point. So I realized something very simple. It's not about finding the most popular and cheapest prop firm, it's about finding the one that fits your style. And when I came to this realization, everything came down to three things: how you trade, how you behave, and the prop firm rules. And everything comes down to how these three interact together. And if they all match, you actually stand a very good chance at getting your payout. But if they don't, you fail. And it's not because of your strategy, it's because the firm was designed against you. So instead of guessing, I wanted to actually have something to test this. So I built it. The idea is actually very simple. You enter things like your trading style, your risk, and your trading behavior. And instead of telling you to go for this firm, it actually shows you where you are most likely to struggle and which prop firm actually meets your trading profile. So now, instead of guessing and going for the most popular prop firm, you are actually making a decision to choose a prop firm that fits your trading style. Okay, so we are currently on the computer and this is how the tool looks like. It's pretty straightforward. You can use one of the quick presets here or fill in those four things and click Analyze My Fit. And then the tool will tell you exactly where you stand. Let's begin with using one of the quick presets. Let's go with, for example, Overtrader. So upon clicking Overtrader, it automatically fills in everything for you. So as an overtrader, you are usually a day trader. You typically trade 6 times per day and your holding time is intraday, so you close by end of the day. You tend to risk a bit more and your typical risk to reward is 1-to-1. Since you overtrade, I estimate that your approximate win rate is 40 to 60%, which is still okay. And then behavior. Your tendency to overtrade is high. Your ability to stop after loss is poor, hence you are overtrading. And your position sizing is consistency and it varies a lot by every position, so it's highly variable. And then you can set your challenge budgets, so you have low, medium and high. As a overtrader, you would usually go with medium and you trade very aggressively with high pressure. So let's see what happens when we click Analyze My Fit. Right away you get a quick output of which is the best fit and which one is the worst fit. So in this case, for an overtrader, your best fit would be funding pips and the worst would be alpha capital. And here is the important part. Not only you get funding pips or alpha capital, you also get a summary of why. So if, for example, it tells you that funding pips is suitable for you because your approach aligns with the firm's intended trading profile. However, as you can see, the score is 67, so it's not 100% fit for you. And where it bites you is with the news trading, because it is restricted in funding pips. And not only that, it even tells you what you should improve. So you should establish a hard daily trade limit and stick to it. Overtrading is the single most common reason traders fail evaluations unnecessary, and that's very true. So let's now go with a custom profile. Other than choosing one of many from here, you can build a custom one. So for example, for myself, I am a day trader. I trade 1 to 2 days per day maximum, and I do close by the end of day. My risk per trade is usually 1%, and my typical reward to risk ratio is around 1-to-2 ratio, which is correct here. My approximate win rate is between 40 and 60%, and my tendency to overtrade is, let's say, low. My ability after stop losses is good. I do not trade. My position sizing is consistent. It is very consistent because I trade based on the account size. And my challenge budget is medium. And I prefer challenges that are balanced. Out of the gate, you can see a quick preview here, but let's go and analyze and see what happens. So my best fit is FTMO. I usually try to go with FTMO, even though the prices are a bit more expensive. I like the premium feel of FTMO. But let's say why FTMO is chosen for me. So FTMO suits me because I am a day trader and my approach aligns with the firm's intended trader profile. As you can see, almost all firms are a fit for me because I trade very safely. So it always depends on how you trade. So if you've recently been failing prop firms, it might not actually be your strategy. It might just be that the prop firm you choose is not designed for you, and that's okay. That's why I'm giving you this tool for free. But that's something that I wish I understood way earlier. If you want to use this tool, make sure to go to the description and click the first link. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what other tool you want to see next, and see you next week.